Hello guys, welcome back to Unstockable Trading. We are going to talk about Netflix first, and then we'll be looking at SPX and a trade opportunity to play this intraday or overnight hold until Thursday to target Apple to 205. And yes, market should go higher tomorrow, and then I think a potential profit taking on Thursday because we don't have market session on Friday. And as a trader, you want to take your profit for the long weekend because you don't want to see any crazy Trump tweets or the tariff with the European countries. Just a thought. So with Netflix, one thing that I have to point out is that their future guidance was lowered to 0.50 instead of the estimate 0.99. That tells me something. That tells me for the technology companies that their upcoming earnings like guidance could be also lowered. With that being said, Netflix did gap down after hour to 326, but then the dip was bought. Not surprised, right? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised with this kind of massive giant tank to the downside, and then we closed kind of freaking flat. So what am I gonna see tomorrow? I'm gonna see Netflix to break 350, potentially at market open. Then that's gonna be a buy the dip. So I'm holding those puts right now. I'm holding the 418, two puts 320. For 45 bucks, and then holding the two puts 340, 95 bucks. I know this ran to 115, and then this 45 ran to like 60 something bucks today. And then I bought at the end of the day, I bought 426, 362 puts, like $610, something like that. So I'm going to hold this to next week, and I'm going to sell those. I have to sell those tomorrow because they expire on Thursday. So those could be worthless tomorrow, but it's okay. It's a small amount of money, and I didn't put too much into it. But who knows? Maybe Netflix open gap down, and those will be some kind of money. But I'm definitely holding this into next week. For Apple, it wants to yes, it rejected 201. But again, it bounced off the 10 days moving average, which is a very, very super bullish sign. And the markets are going higher. So we are going to see this gap fill to be a 205. Tomorrow, if Apple goes to 198, 198.5, I will add some calls, trade this intraday to the gap at 205, 205, 203, 203, 205, that gap. And then it should be a nice run up. Tomorrow, if the market is bullish, which I think it will be bullish. On SPX, nothing really happened. I just want to tell you guys on this. Here's what I see for quite some time that we like to gap up in the mornings. So for the past 20 days, like we can see how many gaps we can count. One right here. The graph is not that clear. Here, let's remove the studies, and we can see this clearly. There we go. That's much better. Now let's see. We have one gap up, two gap ups, three gap ups, and then four, and then today 5. So we had like 5 gaps to the upside at open in the past 15 days, 10 days. I didn't go all the way back. But yeah, we have so many gap ups. And then today, we filled this gap in the morning where we gapped up. Tuesday, where we gapped up. And then we closed just around the gap. So when gaps are being filled and they don't go lower, this is not a sign of bullishness. So am I going to target the all-time high this week? Probably not, because we are still kind of 30 points away from the all-time high, and the rest of the week expected move. It's 20 bucks. 20 bucks. It doesn't mean that you cannot go past it, but the chances of going over it, it's lower than the chances of staying within the expected move. Am I going to see an all-time high coming in the near weeks? Oh yeah, we are going to see all-time high and a potential breach away from the all-time high. I think the earnings for the companies are coming up, so I think that's going to be a good chance for the SPX to go to all-time high and potential targets 3,000 on the SP 500. Exciting, yeah, very exciting. You won't see this level next year. So enjoy the rest of the evening. I'll see you in the next video.